Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of the Follow Your Heart to Love challenge. Today's topic is the myth of rejection. And I call it a myth because I am a really big believer that if you're interested in somebody and they're not returning those feelings, it's not a match that's meant to be. The person who is your match is going to absolutely delight in your presence and your existence. They're going to have feelings that are strong feelings of love and like, and they're not going to be shy about expressing those feelings. So, if that's not what's happening, you can bank that the universe is saving you from some future heartache and some future trouble, and wants better for you than somebody who's lukewarm or mediocre toward you. So it really became evidence for me how much had changed for me around this when it was a few months back. I had stepped a toe back into the dating world and I was doing a lot of online meet and greets. And there were, I think, 2 or 3 men who, after our initial meeting, I had enough interest to at least be open to another get together. I was curious about them. I may have been attracted to them. And they didn't return that sentiment, and it wasn't mutual. And I remember part of me feeling initially a little bit surprised and maybe even a little bit shocked. But then I just quickly realized, well, if that's how it is, then we are not a fit. And it's almost like I internally kind of bowed down to the universe, thanking that energy, this source, spirit, whatever you want to call it, for kind of clearing the path for me. Because if it's not them, it just means that the path is open for the right person to come along. So I want to invite you today to really be mindful about a story that you might be telling yourself about feeling rejected, and just notice what happens in your body and especially in your energy, because we're paying a lot of attention to our vibrational energy. That's what either attracts or repels the thing that we desire. So if you tell yourself a story about being rejected, what does that do to your energetic? How does that affect your vibration? And how can you reframe and retell that story in a way that feels more empowering for you, more actually like the truth? If the universe actually is conspiring on your behalf, then the universe does not want you to settle for somebody who's not that into you, right? It's not what it wants for you. So my invitation to you in terms of your experiment is to discover how much trust and faith can you actually have that there is going to be somebody who is in full alignment, who is a full on yes, and you are a full on yes to them, because that's what makes a great match, when both people have a big yes, right? So the other part of this that I would just bring in is, if you are finding that you are consistently not attracting men that you feel drawn to or interested in, or the ones that you are drawn to and interested in don't reciprocate those feelings, something is likely off in your energetic. That's important feedback from the universe, and we want to be paying attention to anything that shows up as a consistent pattern. And that's one of the reasons that I've really made so many spots open to hop on the phone with you guys, because if you are encountering something that's showing up as a bump or a hurdle, I really want to help you walk through it so you don't have to be left just kind of wondering on your own. So that would definitely be a good reason for you to reach out to me. And the other practice I want to invite you toward is really start to feel into, what is that sense? What does it feel like in your body and in your heart when you are with the person that just feels absolutely delicious for your heart and your soul and your body? That's something that I run through my energy probably multiple times a day. I have a couple of images, but I'm really paying attention to that feeling, because that is my compass. That's my benchmark. That's what I'm going for. And part of how the universe knows what to send us is that we create an energetic vibrational resonance for that. And then as we go through our life, things that line up with that resonance come into our stratosphere, so to speak. So play with that. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.